We'll call the meeting to order for the RTA Board of Trustees public meeting on April 1st. May we stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, everybody. Maybe have a roll call, please. Present.
Mr. Lumpkin, Mr. Dusler, Mr. Fulenkamp, Ms. Matthew Stinson,
Present.
Ms. Miller, Mr. Mullins,
Present.
Mr. Weckeser,
Here.
Mr. Williamson.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. We do have a quorum. The Greater Dayton RTA bylaws require Board of Trustees approval for the agenda, so I'm going to ask everyone. The agenda was mailed in advance of today's meeting. Are there any changes to the agenda? Hearing none, I will declare approval of the consent agenda. All right, I would like to ask any of our guests today who request a reading of the board meeting minutes to please let us know. But for the board, those minutes were also included in today's packet. Were there any corrections or changes that we need to do that for the December 3rd board meeting? Hearing none, I declare approval of the December 3rd board meeting minutes. I can't talk today. Lord have mercy. My apologies. Okay, we will begin with committee reports, and I will ask for Ms. Matthew Stinson for the Finance Personnel Committee.
Thank you very much. The Finance, Personnel, and Planning Committees held a meeting on March 18th, and as a result, the Finance Personnel Committee is recommending one action item for the board's consideration. Action item number 2, hazardous and non-hazardous waste removal and disposal. The purpose of this procurement is to contract with a firm to provide removal and disposal of hazardous and non-hazardous waste materials from Greater Dayton RTA facilities. The successful contractor is required to transfer or pump materials into approved containers, load and secure into the transport vehicles, dispose by recycling, fuel blending, refining, wastewater treatment, or other approved methods. Prepare all documentation required by federal, state, and local authorities. The contractor shall be responsible for providing empty 55-gallon drums, properly labeling, testing of contents prior to transport, having the required licenses and permits, notifying agencies, having authority over transport, and providing manifest documentation to RTA. Mr. Brown presented this action item at our meeting, and the supporting information is included in today's board package. Staff is available to answer any questions the board may have at this time. Hearing none, I move that the Board of Trustees approve a contract award to GFL Environmental Services for hazardous and non-hazardous waste removal and disposal for a 5-year period for $221,826 plus a 15% contingency fee of $33,274 for any unseen issues, for a total not to exceed amount of $255,100. Actual cost will vary depending on usage.
Action item number 2 has been moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any abstentions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Action item number 2, hazardous and non-hazardous waste removal and disposal, has been approved.
Thank you. I have one other item to mention. The January 2025 financial report, as well as small purchases information, has been included in today's board package. That concludes my report.
Thank you so much. We'll move on now to the Planning Committee with Mr. Weckesser.
Thank you. The Finance, Personnel, and Planning Committees met for jointly held meetings on February 18th and March 18th, 2025, and the Planning Committee is recommending 4 action items for the board's consideration. Action item number 3, advertising media services. Mr. Palachicchio explained that the purpose of this procurement is to contract with vendors to provide media space for RTA advertisements through television, radio, digital, print, and billboards. Each year, RTA will request pricing from the approved vendors based on anticipated advertising campaigns. Costs will be evaluated and acceptable pricing will be selected from the quotes provided. The estimates for advertising media costs over the next 4 years were provided in our board packet. Staff is available at this time for any questions. Hearing none, based upon the recommendation of the Planning Committee, I move to recommend awards to the approved firms totaling $275,000 per year for 4 years for a grand total of $1,100,000. Funds will be apportioned as needed between the approved vendors.
Action item number 3 has been moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Action item number 3, advertising media services, has been approved.
Thank you. Action item number 4, new hire background checks. Mr. Palachicchio explained that the purpose of this procurement is for RTA to award a contract for a 5-year period to provide full comprehensive background check services for new hire applicants. RTA employees are thoroughly vetted before hiring to ensure the safety and security of our operations and the communities we serve. The successful contractor will be responsible for providing RTA with background checks for in-state and out-of-state new hires. The contractor will also provide screening reports and Department of Transportation employer checks as needed. Are there any questions? Based upon the recommendation of the Planning Committee, I move to award a 5-year contract to the Orsis Group for the new hire background checks for $130,596 and a 20% contingency fee of $26,119 for additional checks for a grand total of $156,715.
Second.
It's been properly moved in second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Action item number 4, new hire background checks, has been approved.
Action item number 5, temporary staffing services. Mr. Palachicchio explained that the purpose of this procurement is to contract with temporary staffing firms with expertise in sourcing, screening, and providing quality candidates to fill the temporary staffing needs of the RTA. Are there any questions? Hearing none, based upon the recommendation of the Planning Committee, I move to award 4-year contracts to Crystal L. Dunson and Associates and Rock Glade Government Solutions totaling $209,155 with a 10% contingency of $20,916 for a grand total of $230,071. Funds will be apportioned as needed between the awarded vendors, giving priority to the vendor with the lowest billing rate first.
Is there a second? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Aye.
Duly noted. Action item number 5 is approved.
Thank you. Action item number 6, Aptian software renewal. Mr. Palachicchio explained that the purpose of this procurement is to renew the Ross software license agreement with Aptian. RTA uses Ross for its enterprise resource planning accounting software. Ross is used daily by departments including procurement, inventory, and accounting. Functions include general ledger, accounts payable and receivable, fixed assets, as well as purchasing and receiving. RTA has utilized the system for more than 30 years. Major upgrades were performed on the system in 2018 and 2019, and again in 2023-2024. Are there any questions? Hearing none, and based upon the recommendation of the Planning Committee, I move to award a one-year contract to Aptian Inc. for a total of $156,648.
Second?
It's been properly moved in second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Action item number 6, Aptian renewal is approved.
Thank you. I just also wanted to mention at the meeting, Mr. Palachicchio also provided a summary document of recent activities going on in the Customer and Business Development Department. That concludes my update, and I'm available if there are any additional questions.
Thank you. Do we have someone doing the investment report?
Yes, I will handle that for
Perfect, thank you.
Camp. The Investment Advisory Committee met on Thursday, January 23rd for an informative financial presentation from Eileen Stanek of Meter Investments. That's our investor firm. Meter's presentation, along with RTA's investment report, is included in today's board package. The committee is not bringing forth any action items today, and that concludes Mr. Fullenkamp's report.
Thank you. You want to keep on a hot mic and give the Chief Executive Officer's report?
Sure, I just wanted to thank Mr. Palachicchio for all his efforts to date on the NATO committee work. We're still not sharing all the plans yet because they're not public, but we are well prepared and we feel we will be totally ready with very minimal customer interruptions, as well as we'll be a star provider of their transportation services throughout the event. So more to come in May or June after the event.
Thank you. Is there any old business that we need to share? Do we have any new business?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, we will go to public comments, and I don't see any. We don't have any? Oh, we're breezing right through. All right, at this time, we will have board member comments, and I will start with Grady. Perfect.
No comments.
No comment.
This is a quiet group today. Okay, very good. Do we need an executive session?
Just to mess with you, yes.
This is not a good April Fool's joke.
It's not an April Fool's joke. I do request an brief executive session to discuss details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocols for a public body or public office if disclosure of matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public body or public office. That's thanks to Chris, who's out of town today, but he wrote it up for me.
Oh, I would ask you to say that again, but,
We're going to have an executive session to discuss some security concerns.
okay.
I move we retire to executive session for this reason stated by the executive director.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Can we take a roll to go into executive session?
Yes, ma'am. May I ask who the second was, please?
Ms. Matthew Stinson?
Thank you. Ms. White?
Yes.
Ms. Matthew Stinson?
Yes.
Mr. Mullins?
Yes.
Mr. Weckeser?
Yes.
Mr. Williamson?
Yes.
Thank you.
I will say that when we come back, we will not have any other business items other than to adjourn the meeting. Thank you. We will move to executive session. All right, Ms. Stanforth, will you call the roll that will bring us out of executive session?
The motion was made by Mr. Weckeser and I believe seconded by Ms. Denson.
That's correct.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Ms. White?
Yes.
Ms. Matthew Stinson?
Yes.
Mr. Mullins?
Yes.
Mr. Weckeser?
Yes.
Mr. Williamson?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Lumpkin has arrived, so before we adjourn the meeting, I will offer him the opportunity to give us any parting words that he may have.
I appreciate you filling in for me there.
Thanks for that heads up, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gladly traded places with you. You could have gone out there and dealt with the never-ending fiasco that is the markets and my clients that are dealing with it. And coming back from vacation, so I I appreciate you filling.
No
in.
problem.
Thank you.
Absolutely, I got you.
That's against the rules until we get out of here. That being said, there's nothing else. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
We'll probably move a second that we adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? We are adjourned.